Now moving on to key things to understand for how to play Volibear, the early game can make or break your game. And you're going to have a very different early game experience depending on if you're up against an aggressive deck or not. If you're up against aggro, you have to slow them down without slowing yourself down too much, which can be very hard to do depending on who goes first and what kind of start your aggressive opponent gets off to. We did showcase some early removal cards like Falling Star and Challenge, but those have power costs that can overall reduce the speed at which you ramp and ultimately reduce the speed at which you get to your late game boss type units. And that can heavily affect whether you win or lose the game. However, if you aren't under too much early pressure and maybe you get the benefit of going first, you just want to use the least amount of power cost cards that you can get away with, get to Aurora, and outvalue the opponent. That's where your tempo comes in. You might be getting beat up all early game, but once you get to Aurora, you stabilize, you can definitely try to win the game. I've seen a ton of games where players get to 6 or even 7 points against a Volibear deck, but then that Volibear deck stabilizes on Aurora, plus like a Cadrigan, plus like a Magma Worm, and there's just no way the opponent can come back from that, even though they only need to score 1 or 2 points to win the game,